Good. So in the previous video, we installed Mongo server using Docker. Okay, so you can see that I have it in here. I have it running in the 37017. You can even try connecting in here. I think that gives a specific, yes, perfect. Like it seems like you're trying to connect to Mongo. Since Mongo actually doesn't speak HTTP, that's why the browser doesn't know that. I also show you how you can test if you can connect. So this is one of the ways that you can connect to that server. So once you have that server, then you can go and start creating like three different applications. Actually, since these are applications, let's make them as these ones. So you can connect using Mongo SH, and this is going to allow you, oops, come on. Okay, Mongo SH, and then this is going to allow you to connect to the server. And the other one that you can use, it's one that you're going to love and probably is going to be your option of choice, which is called Mongo Compass, which is a graphical user interface. It's a graphical user interface that allows you to connect to Mongo and then test stuff. Okay, so I can come in here and then make this bigger. And in order for you to do that, you have to install Mongo Compass. It's interesting. It's not mentioned in here. Probably it will be described here somewhere. Usually was next to the installation enterprise Mongo package components. Oh, there we go. Database tools. Oh, these ones are just the command line interface. Interesting. Is one. I wonder why it doesn't mention Compass in there. But we can search for MongoDB Compass install, and then that gives me link to this. This is just a graphical user interface. Probably, oh, it's actually in here, so that's nice. And you can just download that one. You can download it manually. I already have it, like manually, I mean with the installer in there. So I should have here my MongoDB Compass. Okay. And if I install that or I run it, then this is the interface. And this actually is probably running using like a JavaScript application. And then once you are in here, basically you just need to add a connection. The default is going to be on the 27017. And notice that this is not saying HTTP colon slash slash, but instead it's saying MongoDB slash slash. But then I'm going to say it's going to be on the 37017 because that is the version that I'm running. For you guys, probably you just want to have 27017 for you all. Try to go with the gender neutral. And when I connect, if I have the server running, now I can have this application and then we can dance. Okay. So we have three ways, I say. First one is connecting with Mongo. Second one, it's connecting with Mongo Compass. And the third way, it's actually going to be connecting with the Node.js driver. Okay. Now, I'm going to do one final trick before I stop this video, and it's that here, remember that we have the listings. Those listings, we have them in here. So I'm actually going to take this thing and I'm going to create a new file. I'm going to save it like this, and I'm going to call it um, listings.json. I'm even going to put it into the desktop. Oh no. So, yes. So here, there, and then apartment finder. Let me. mm, yeah, let's call a folder called data. And then in that data, I'm going to put this in there. And I have a bunch of errors in there, hopefully. Oh, look at that. Prettier fixed it. Oh, that's nice. So I have that file. So, oh, by the way, so actually let's do this even better. So what I'm going to do, Mokaru. So there is a liberal application that I love using for generating basic data for your application. So for your application, I want you to have collections. Each one of you has to develop one collection. A collection is a table or one like storage space in the database. And each one of those collections should have like 1,000 records, or at least have one collection that has 1,000 records, and you should handle how to render all of that information. For you not to have to go and create 1,000 elements, you can just go and use Mokaru, as you see in here, for generating that. And basically what I'm going to do is just something that has a title, and this is going to be a title, and then you can go and select in here. Um, mm, yeah, job title, name maybe, animal, apartment, airport name, bank name, company name, fake name. Let's go product name. I like this one. Let's go with product name. So it's going to generate names for that. And then I'm going to have a price, and the price is going to be a number, if I can get a number. And then the number should have a minimum value of, I don't know, like 800. The maximum should be like 5,000. What else did we say? We should have an address, and this one should be easy. I think I saw an address in there. Street address. Um, Phew, I guess street number, name, and suffix. Okay, I guess. Address. It's interesting that they have like the address line, but not the other one. Oh, bank address, Bitcoin email, hospital. Sure, let's go with the bank address. And then what else do I need it? Like a number of bedrooms. And this is also going to be a number. And that number is going to be this one. And this should be a number between 0 to, uh, let's say, 6, maybe. This one can have decimals, for instance. This one cannot have decimals. And then you can remove attributes in here. And then what else we have? Like notes. Like the notes could be empty, so I'm actually going to leave it empty. Or actually, like it could be interesting for having these notes. Travel products, movie brand, device, construction, crypto and finance, IT, basic, color, custom list, is a random binomial distribution. This custom list could be very useful for you all. Geometric distribution, advanced, and then these are the all, commerce, currency, IBAN, product price, category, construction, um, huh, tune, IT, location, file name, domain name, um, just choose one, John. Oh, location. Look at that. That's where it has the street. Oh, because it's separating all of that. Hmm, interesting. Um, yeah. Okay, good, perfect. So let me go at the buzzword, and then finally, I'm going to use the photos. And I think this is a trick. If I'm remembering this correctly, I am going to say that it's going to have like from, I think I can do something like this. And then this is going to be like an URL, dummy image URL, basis 64 image file, dummy, yes, perfect. So that should work. Let's see if it works. And then I can just go and say, I want to save this as a JSON file. An array include null values. I like that. And then I am going to generate data. You can save that as well. So I can come into desktop and I have that in here, in there, and I want to have actually my listings in there. So I'm going to do that. See that? Yeah, beautiful. Oh, you didn't get the photos correctly. So let's see. Can I do it like that? Will it make it better? Let's generate the data and then we want it like that. Replace. And then, yes, now we generated 5. I think there might be other tricks for doing that, but yeah, for the moment that works for me. So the reason why I wanted to do that is that now I can come in here and then I can go and create a new database and I'm going to call that apartment finder, whatever. And the collection is going to be listings. So I'm going to create a new collection listings. And that collection, which is my table, I'm going to import from JSON. And then we can come here on the data folder where I save that. And then I click on that. And then, yes, import that. And then we have the data. And then we have 1,000 records in there. And you can use all of the different ways of checking, like if that work. Like for instance, if I come in here, this is Mongo Shell, so I can go and connect to that. And then I can go and say, I want to use apartment finder. And then inside of apartment finder, I want to query um, listings. And then I want to find all of the records. And then you can see I do that in here. And then I can tell it how many elements you have in there. And it tells me it's 1,000. So now we have a database with data. For the next video, what I want to do is start installing the Node driver and then start querying this directly from Node.js.